Stream element spot running elements okay.
What the hell? That shook me up. Oh, shit. Hey, dude, what's up? Just one hit got me high as shit.
We lost. Aw, man, we lost too.
I'll pay you back next week. That shit relieves stress, bro. Finish smoking that shit and call me back.
Unless you got off.
That's wonderful. I just wanted what's best for our community. Sure, I appreciate the respect. I'm just a helper, not at all.
Hey, which one of my skills?
Just make sure they spell my name right, okay? My lawyer will call you later.
Okay, target confirmed. What price do you want on their head? All right then, I'll set it up.
I've got a cute little teddy and a can of...
What's up, homie? What you need?
Gotta love stealing cars you ain't gonna use.
Screw work. Mama,
That's always fun.
That's like half the shit you can do in a heist. I can't convince the other guys I play with to try them. I'm like, dude, come on. There's so much other shit you can do on this new heist. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I alternate which car I get. I'm not going to use the car, but I get a different mission. You know what I mean? I'm just switching it up. It's like choosing the SMG instead of choosing the machine pistol. They're both the same gun. As far as this, you rarely use it, you know. But I get a different mission.
Right. I like that.
We gonna rob this asshole blind.
Use cars.
Right.
And, you know, case your other cars are too far away or something, you know. It's always
Well,
nice.
and you can use a helicopter, and I keep telling them, you know, you don't have to go to the roof to use
Hello,
a
you're through
helicopter.
to Merriweather Security.
There's the helicopters like in the original heist that spawn. Man, these people are crazy.
That shouldn't be a problem.
They're worse than the red dots following me. Just trying to deliver these 2 Honda Civics. They had a cargo bomb back there. Should have used that.
You said 10 minutes away 40 minutes ago. You took the highway? I said back streets. Man, fuck bad traffic. All I know is those hood rats you with better have some cushion. If they want some Molly, we can roll all night. Yeah, so you know my shit's fun.
All Morse Mutual.
Alright, I'm bored. I might be getting off here in a minute.
Yeah, I can't blame you. I still got like 3 or 4 hours before I have to go to bed.
Again?
Yeah, well, it's hard for me to sleep for more than like 3 or 4 hours at a time.
Yeah, it's about kind of how I am. Like I'll sleep for a few hours, wake up, sleep
Get
for a
some more
few
shit
hours.
done. Right. Even if that shit is just playing this game.
Yeah. My problem is like at nighttime I'll eat dinner and I get a full belly and it's like, oh, okay, I'm feeling sleepy right now.
Right.
Then I'll fall asleep early and then I'll wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning. Then it's like, ah, oh, shit, man. And then it's hard to go back to sleep.
I gotta be back up at 10 p.m., but I had 3 hours of sleep. If I get another 4, it's good enough. Hey, before you get off, do you mind helping me do 1 or 2 of them stupid Miss Baker missions?
I don't care, shit.
I think I only have 1 left, but I could have 2, because I've never did it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, man.
All I gotta do is go pick up this other getaway vehicle and drive it back.
Oh, that's easy.
And then I'll go to the
not
casino.
in my lobby.
No, I'm still in the one you guys were in. But those are missions though, so I'll be able to invite you from anywhere.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
But like I said, I just got to go pick up this getaway vehicle.
The Miss Baker missions, the ones from the casino.
Yeah, yeah.
There's 4 of those.
Okay, see, I think I only have 1 left then. But I'm usually pretty drunk when I'm playing the game, so.
There's a glitch with it that I don't know if it's still working, but when it first came out, it was working like a motherfucker. I made like 60 million off of it. And there's the repeat glitch for the bonus that you get from doing it for the first time. And what you would do is you would complete the mission, but as soon as you completed the mission, you changed your location to either last location or random, preferably last location, because you're going to pop up at the casino. And right after the mission was over, you would walk inside, don't run, but walk inside and go to a blackjack table and play a hand of blackjack, or any of the things. I think the blackjack is just the closest. And you play a hand, win or lose, and then you quit. And then you reopen the application, and when you come back in, you would spawn outside of the casino. And what would happen is you would get the bonus again, because the bonus is like 750,000. And then you again would walk inside, play a hand of blackjack, win or lose, and quit. And when you come back, you would get the bonus again, and it would continuously do that. And you just did it. I made like 60 million on one character, and then after I got done, and because at one point I fucked it up and I accidentally ran, and so I did it on my other character, and I did it again. I made like a total of like 120 million off of it when I did it.
You have to look and see if it's patched.
Yeah.
After I deliver this car.
Yeah, because they've been.
Yeah, definitely check it out before. Definitely check it out before you do the conclusion, because once you do it, like that's the only one time that you can do it.
Right. Once it's locked, it's locked.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, you could go back if you've got a second character, and you could do it because there are no requirements. You don't have to have bought anything to be able to do the missions from Miss Baker. There's no prerequisites or anything, so you can still go back and do it again. But yeah, there's actually been a fuck ton of glitches that have hit in the last 2 weeks, and I don't need any money, so I haven't been doing any of them. But there was a lot of money freeze glitches. So if you had around 4 million, you could freeze your money, buy a bunch of scramjets, and just stick them in every garage that you got, every empty slot you got, main character or second character, and then unfreeze your money, and then come back and sell them all. And each one would sell for about 3 million a piece. So however many empty slots you got. But there was also a money wipe that came right behind that, because you know how there's a sell limit. Well, since they knew that glitch existed, they couldn't stop the glitch. So what they did was they lifted the sell limit, and they kind of put it to the side for the moment to see who would exceed the limit, and everybody that exceeded the limit got hit with a money wipe. So you got to watch out for their little tricks. Sometimes if they can't get rid of a glitch, they'll trick you into exposing yourself.
What's like the Bogdan? I only do that twice a day.
Yeah, you don't want to do it any more than that, because it's risky. Yeah, that became real risky after they made it a couple of months back. They made it to where it would get you bad supported.
Right. Well, and it also helps too,
especially if you didn't reset your cache.
I'll come home, I'll play it once, I sleep for 3 or 4 hours, and then when I wake up, I do it again. It looks like I'm just getting back on and I found a finale, you know what I mean? I ain't even doing it back to back. Alright, so I finished that, so I just gotta back out of this.
What up?
Yeah, I'm good. Been kind of playing some story mode games, which I don't do very often, but I smash them out too quick, so I don't usually buy them. But a buddy of mine donated his library to me, so I was checking out what games he had. I smashed out Days Gone in like 6 days, and then I just about did the same with Horizon Zero Dawn. I've almost done the same thing with it, but I've kind of slowed down. I took a break. I had to come back over to GTA. I don't like being away from GTA for too long, man. I don't like my skills to get fucking dull. So I'll come back in and wreck a lobby for like an hour, make sure I still got it, and I'll go back to
That's you, Adamus. Kill
yeah. What they say? Fucking Rooster Cogburn said, if it ain't loaded and ain't cocked, don't shoot.
Yeah. True that.
Oh, you're good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this lobby got filled quick. Bitch. Damn it. Okay. Okay. I'm just having an off day today. Holy fuck this. Come on, cocksucker. Shotgun barrage. Haha! Try to kill me. Not gonna happen, son. You better recognize. Unless you're gonna smack me. Yep. That's alright, I was exposed. Oh, somebody else. Dude, really not in the mood for this shit. Teleportation is a beautiful thing. Thank you very much.
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
Just wanted to get on do missions. That's all I wanted to do today. Spin the unlucky wheel and...
Yeah, it's hard to say, but I think it was patched.
Become the center of attention and play our hot
yeah, they said
games,
they patched a bunch of them the other day.
Right. That's right, though.
The endless money glitch, they said, was patched, and some other stuff.
I'll go down to her office and start it up. And then I think I'll be able to get the security intel on the casino heist now, too. That's the last thing I had to unlock.
Yeah.
Really?
They've made some weird changes too. They've made some changes to the graphics. They've made some changes to the engine. Because I've gone into it, like a couple of days ago, I was in, and I went into a glitch. This is one of my favorite glitches. I went into a wall breach, and I noticed the things on the inside of that wall breach had changed. So, like, I've been in there so many times, like, I know exactly what it looks like on the inside of there, and when I went back in, it looked different. Like, I could see things that I couldn't see before, and there were things there that, like, that were there before that are now not there.
Right.
Weird.
No, it was okay. It gave me a better shooting distance. I had, like, an extra block of clearance.
That's weird.
Oh, no, that's always been like that. They don't, whenever a player leaves, the avatar just walks away. Oh, yeah, they vanish, yeah. Huh. That's weird.
That is weird.
So, anything?
I am almost there. I have to walk across the casino, and as you know, that takes 3 hours.
Yeah, no shit, man.
In here.
All I did was come out of the elevator because I just went to a new session and changed my spawn point.
Yeah.
In the casino. Alright, there we go.
Yeah. Besides barbecue.
Yeah, apparently there was a thing to freeze that the other day. There was a way to keep the money from it, but still continuously spend. Oh yeah, there's no way to save that. Alright, to patch that. Oh yeah. Well, a lot of times that's why I don't even bother, because if that's like the biggest prize you can get, I already own every car. So there's no way I can spend without getting a duplicate unless they put a new car up from that same week.
Before she's a bride. Get her while she's hot, boy. Taylor, stop it. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Just wait till you see the next dare car.
Right.
God, you are relentless.
Yeah. You can't sell the podium car?
He can, but it doesn't make any money.
Yeah, it's like the LG, right?
Yeah.
Does it already come fully modded, the podium car?
No.
Oh. Some wheels or something? Yeah. So you have to mod it the rest of the way. How stupid is that? Hell yeah. I'll take one. Shit, you wanna do one for me? Let's do it.
Oh, there's another Doom buggy out.
Dude, just one car. Come on. Come on, one car.
Beagle said, fuck you, pay me.
Right? Dude, we've been friends since PlayStation 3 days. Come on, bruh. I do the same for you.
Welcome. Here you go.
Here I am, waiting on you again.
Your chips.
I don't know how to do the glitch. But I've already spun the wheel today, so I can't do it.
You know what's stupid is like whenever I spin the wheel, everybody's usually going for like cash or the car or some shit like that. I want fucking clothes. That's all I ever fucking want. No, I mean I've got all the clothes. Oh look, I just got it.
I want the panel van, the mystery. That's what I want. Now, if you get that, we're gonna glitch that bitch. Oh my god, I hate this one.
You're talking about the slime van?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the slime van, they came out with it again. There was when the casino thing first came out with the arcades, there was a glitch to get it and keep it.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's a mission or something that you can. It might have been just a regular casino because there's a mission you can do where it forces that thing on hand. It's like I think it's one of the first missions for what's her fuck, the ones that Dude was doing a minute ago. Yeah, there was a way to get it and keep it out of that mission.
I'm about dead already. I need the P's and Q's me.
Maybe.
Hello, the target is down.
We just fucking broke up last night.
Yeah, I need to go. Damn it.
I know you ain't just hit my car.
Let him come here. Come on up, fools.
Did they eventually stop?
I think so. I don't know. I'm just trying something new here, different. Maybe not.
Yeah, they must spawn.
Yeah.
Or respawn.
The helicopter is here. Oh, fuck. Nice. You see that helicopter just straight drop down?
Oh yeah, yeah. I finally got the pilot. It's a little harder with the laser gun though.
Right. Oh fuck. Oh box. Damn it. This sucks, assholes.
That's we get one life.
Oh, I done spent it.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing this. Miss this, whatever. Not doing a setup, but we're doing miss something deal. What's her name?
Be right back. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is wrong with that guy? They act like somebody just tickled the inside of his butthole. Oh, he knows. That's horrible that you know that. Alright.
I am joining you.
Alright. There's for real something wrong with that guy. I think it's still in there, man, the way he keeps giggling. But
This
yeah,
is
man.
Sweet Willie 974.
What up, Willie? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even paying attention to you. You don't get to talk shit from your fucking apartment, yo. But same thing.
Nothing.
Yeah. You're hiding out in your house. Hey, blue collar. Oh, shit. Two-piece. Glander? What's Glander? What's Glander? I'm curious. I don't know what's Glander. No, I don't know what Glander is. It sounds like a land with your gland. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't pay attention to nonsensical fucking kids who don't make any sense. You blur about a bunch of shit thinking that the loudest motherfucker in the room wins the fucking argument. You are the ignorance of fucking youth, my friend. Enjoy it while you can. Hey, man, you don't get to use that word. You ain't black. I can hear it. Nah, you don't get to use that word. Step outside of the lobby and then say something. In the meantime, I ain't paying attention to your stupid ass. You ain't telling me shit, motherfucker. You don't make enough money to tell me what to do, motherfucker. You gonna tell me what to do, you better pay me. Oh, shit. Yeah, you got ignorant soup? I can tell, dude. You full of mashed potato and stupid. I'm muting this ignorant fuck, dude. This fucking kid. I ain't hearing you unless you step out your fucking house, bitch. You step out of your house, I'll unmute you. How about that shit? Yo. No kidding. He is shit, dude. His fucking KD ain't but a 0.87, man. It's level fucking 43. Jesus Christ. This is one of the few people that I've ever met that was proud to be retarded. He's proud of it. I mean, when a society that you're the most intelligent person in your fucking household, that's a testimony to how stupid people are in Kentucky, huh? Don't even. This is a fucking Fortnite player, yo. Yeah. Got a car, no boat. His stealth ain't all the way up. His strength ain't all the way up. His flying ain't all the way up. This dude ain't got nothing. I'm muting him. That's just annoying. Whoa. Yeah, I muted him. I can't take that shit. That's fucking retarded shit. When he steps out his house, I'll fuck him up. But I ain't paying that motherfucker no more attention. Jesus Christ. My fucking IQ is going down just talking to that motherfucker. Now, he had some of his own, I'm sure. Oof. I'm gonna go ring his doorbell. I'm gonna see if I can't bait him out the house, yo. Mo, he's new enough. He probably won't know this trick. I'm gonna go ring his doorbell and trick him outside.
Can you help me get the new car?
Sure, man. What do you need to get the new car? I'm gonna make him cry. Oh, yo, murder. Yo, Sweet Willie's a friend of mine. Sweet Willie's a friend of mine.
What's up, Chief? 10-4. Hey there. Hello. Hi. What's up, Chief?
Nah, Sweet ain't said nothing. That's some other people. Nah, Sweet's in the chat. Oh. Oh, okay, well, my bad then. Never mind, that's between y'all.
Bye. Have a good one. All right. Hey there.
It can't be no more than 23.
Hello. Hi. 10-4. What's up, Chief?
Yup. I've known him for a while. He probably didn't notice it. We was friends when he popped in. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's another streamer. I met him about 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good, man. And he, you know, he's not like most players. Like when there's an actual challenge to it, you know what I mean? Like when he meets a good player, like that's how we met. We met in a fight, and it was fucked up because we both like commented each other, not commented, but complimented each other at the same time. And I was like, that is crazy fucking rare. It's super rare. You get into a fight with somebody and then they compliment you, and we both did it at the same time. Like we hit it off after that. Oh yeah, yeah. Most of my good friends I've met in a fight.
It's LG.
Hmm. Yeah, he's good people.
Hey there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually right next to him.
Hi.
Fixing to say hi. He's trying to shoot at me with his little BB gun or whatever. Hey, Brent's a friend of mine too. Yeah, if he shoots you though, all bets are off. He's on his own. Watch your corners, Brent. Hey, that little fry guy got Goey, whatever. Where's all that shit talk he had a second ago? You better run. You trying to die? Yeah, my bitch ass done killed you like 6 times, man. Where you at? What's up with it? Be shooting at people with BB guns and shit out here. Oh, wait a minute. You died again. I couldn't hear you. You too busy dying. I can't do it, man. Can't do it. I ain't gay. I know you and your little homies in the living room get down like that, but I ain't with it. Nah. Hate it for you. There's like 6 motherfuckers in that living room trying to play one game, man. Y'all suck, man. Y'all can't get your own shit. Right? Be screaming across the fucking living room and shit. I don't know, there's like 5 people in that fucking living room, yo. Oh, where'd he go? That guy leave? Where did the guy go? I think he's a cop. Oh, dude, I had to mute him. Yeah, I had to mute him, dude, because I couldn't take all that crazy people shit. I was like, man, I got like I could take a little bit of shit talk, but when it gets to the point to where like their only argument is being louder than the other person, I'm like, yeah. What was it? Mark Twain said, never argue with an idiot because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. It actually, no, that's not what somebody else said it that way. Mark Twain originally said, never wrestle with a pig because you'll get filthy and the pig likes it. Yeah, he did, dude. He came in talking mad shit. Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't think he couldn't have been playing no more than 2 weeks. He was only level 40 something. Oh, I had already dipped out by that point. Yeah. Right. Yeah, still no future in that shit though, man. Work mad overtime, don't get fucking paid for it. Walmart's one of the biggest rip-offs in the US. Yup. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I've been doing the same for about 15. Yeah. I work for multiple companies, and I got a weird scenario going though. I'm a freelance laborer. Like I work under my own, but I'm contracted to nobody. Like I do what I want when I want, kind of shit. But I'm really good at what I do. Yeah, I decide what I want to do. Yeah, and I don't make by the hour. I make by the day or by the job. You know, so I work when I want, take what days off I want. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, I mean, I sacrifice a little bit of money because I like what I do. You know what I mean? I like the risk involved in it. All right, yeah. I refuse. Like, I took all of last week off just because I wanted to. Yeah, you can do anything you want. You just got to be dedicated to it. You got to be willing to put the time in to get what you want. Yeah. Yeah, I almost never need help. Like, the only time you'll ever see me needing help is if I'm about to go to bad sport. Yeah. Yeah. I'm alright. To be honest, I kind of like the attention. Yeah, no, I kind of like those odds though. They always work to my benefit because they're too busy trying to miss each other, and I've got nothing but targets. I usually like those kind of. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same. Yeah, same. I actually, mine would be better, but I was probably like 3 years in before I started giving a shit about my Kaylee. So I had to struggle to get it back. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I did too. Yeah. Well, I mean, it just depends on what kind of player you are too. Because like once you're like us and you're rich and you got everything, there's nothing else to do really, you know. And then I get people asking me questions. Well, like, how come you don't go to a team deathmatch to do it? But well, because in a team deathmatch, you don't get to use the entire map and every resource that you possibly have, every weapon, every vehicle, everything. I mean, that's true all-out warfare. Yeah, I mean, you can be the best running gun, but even still, you're gonna get bored of those TDMs. That and there's also a lot of cheaters that do that shit too. Like they'll set up the games. There's ways to go around the weapon locks. You know how they can put it on owned and pickups or just pickups. There's ways around that to where they can set it on pickups, but then they can bring in their customs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, it's just, I can't, like, it's something about getting up against a wall and the way you pull the wheel up or something. You got to do it at the proper time. But yeah, I remember that too. That's why I don't fuck with them much unless it's like I'm doing a car show or some shit and it's an in game or it's like a special map or something. I like those modded games, those modded jobs. Those are fun. Like I got one that's underwater. I got another one that's a replica of Nuketown. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, same. That's one of my few rules is I will almost never go passive and I will never go off radar. Those are two things I won't do. I will if it's like 8 to 1. That's the only if it's like that kind of odds, then I ain't fucked up with it. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, I gotta tell you a trick then. I gotta tell you a trick then. You didn't have to join their crew. There's a trick. Anytime they fuck up and send you an invite, do not take the invite. Just keep it. Yeah, just keep it because they can't take it off. See, if you join it, then they can kick you out, right? But if you don't accept it, you can still pull up the full list and join any of them, and they can never uninvite you. Hmm. You probably had to go in through. Yeah, yeah. That doing that fucks up all their JP accumulated. Yeah. Man, yeah. Yeah, yeah, he ain't much of a player, yo. I've seen his shit, and he ain't. When it comes to yeah. Well, he's got a lot of fake accounts too, but man, that dude's videos, like the shit he does works. Yeah, the shit he puts out, it works, but he says it so fucked up. Like I just can't stomach his videos, man, because the way he says things, it sounds so fucking dumb. Like, and he repeats himself a lot. Like, smack the liked up button. Like, get the fuck out of here. Where's the liked up button at? Like, what the fuck is that? That don't even make sense, yo. I don't know. I think he's Indian or something like that. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not no kind of bot, no, like Indian, like the dots. Yeah, but I'm not sure. But it's the way he talks. It just fucks with me because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, yeah. There's been a couple of people like that though. They get famous off of making those money vids, and everybody assumes because they're good at doing those glitches that they're a good player, and that's not always the fucking case. You know, a lot of times it winds up being that they put a target on their back. Nah, they are 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, I've been looking at because like PC for GTA is picking up a lot lately. So I've been watching some videos from that for tactics because I've been seeing some new tactics come out of that shit, like what they call eject bombing, where they'll come in with a plane and they'll line that shit up and then eject just before they crash into you, and that shit they call it eject bombing. I've been watching that shit for some new tactics and shit. Hmm. Some shit like it. It came out super late. Yeah. Yeah. I, I think the reason that they waited is because they didn't know how to lock out the mods. You know what I mean? It's super easy to lock it. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be 9,000 times worse. Yeah, which they still weren't able to do. They still weren't able to lock out the mod menus and shit from PC. In fact, it's way fucking worse on PC. Because they can do literally anything. Their mod menu is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, and for a little while there was a version of it that was hitting around before. But it took less than 2 weeks for them to work out the bugs, yeah, patch it up, yeah. Hmm.
Whoa, okay.
I'm totally free.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I used to like that. Command and Conquer was a good one. Uh-huh. You know, I'm not sure either. I haven't heard anything out of them probably in over a decade. I tell you what, one of my favorites was I used to love modding solo player games. So like the Elder Scrolls series, I used to love modding that. I think Oblivion was the last one that I fucked with on PC, but I fucking loved it because there's this place called the Nexus where they host a series of mods that other people have made, and there's literally hundreds of thousands of these things, and you can make the game do anything you want. And so, like, I figured out I used a mixture of the mods with the programmer's cheats, and I made it to where, like, anybody I talked to, I could make them follow me. So then I made a perfect character as far as his stats. I dressed him up in a stormtrooper outfit, and then I cloned myself a bunch of times. And then I would convince all these people to follow me. So, like, everywhere I went in the game, oh, why'd you kill me, Willie? And it's good. And so I would have, like, everywhere I went in the game, I would have this herd of stormtroopers following me, killing people and shit. It was funny as fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm glad you did that though. I mean, as much as it sucked to get shot, I am glad you did that because up to this point, I've only ever known about one other spot that could get me in here. So that's good to know. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, all you gotta do is be more than 2 blocks away. Yeah, oh yeah, I can see you. Your mic is super low though. Not anymore. Nah, my PC is super old. Same. Mine's not even that much. Mine's just I just control most of my accounts from there now. I don't even like my shit's probably like 2012, so it's so old they could barely fucking hit YouTube right. Well, mine's a laptop too, so it's standard. I wasn't able to mod anything up. Yeah. I've actually got a tower sitting in my storage unit right now. I just haven't fucked with it in a while. We've been doing a lot of stuff to the house, so I got like all of my shit sitting in storage. Yeah. 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 Word. Hmm. Yeah, I never liked the idea of going to liquid. That always seemed like a bad idea to me. I mean, I don't know how far they've gotten with it since, but I remember a couple of years ago when I was looking at it, I was like, this just seems like a really stupid idea because for every one of them I ever saw, they always had the coolant unit at the top. Oh yeah. Well, I was just talking about the water systems. The water systems they had just seemed like a really fucking bad idea because they always had them at the top, and I don't like the idea of any kind of overflow coming off of a fucking PC. One drip in the wrong spot and it's fried. Oh, okay. So it's non-conductive. Hmm. That's pretty dope. Yeah, yeah. It still retains a bit of it. So. Hmm. Yeah, it's fried. Hmm. Hmm. That's cool. I was actually looking at getting a new Alienware because both me and my wife are waiting on some cash from some shit that happened to both of us individually. And we're looking at a small chunk of money to come through. And between those and taxes, I was like, I'm actually going to have a nice little chunk come around this year. So I started looking at an Alienware because one, Alienware was always one of my favorites as far as laptops went. Like PCs, you can pretty much build a PC to go beyond what an Alienware can do. But as far as laptops go, like they're really like the premium on laptops. So I was thinking like if I spend like 6 grand on the highest end shit that I can get right now, that would last me for like a decade before I'm gonna need a new one. So I was really considering that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not. Did they? I thought it was Pentium because they started like sticking everything Pentium into there. Oh, okay. Quit shooting me, Willie. I see you shooting me in the house. Yeah. Uh-huh. I have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, over here. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Man, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was like a close second on that. I remember that. Mm. Yeah. There's a lot of money in remote repair now. I got a lot of friends. I probably got like 4 or 5 friends who that's all they do is remote repair. Like, they don't even have to leave their house anymore to do it, you know? Yeah. Well, really, because I used to do it a little bit. My biggest issue when I was doing it was not so much the repair itself. My biggest issue was like people wanted it to turn into a fucking tutorial on how to use their computer more than repair it. Like it was easier to repair it than to completely explain that this is not a VCR. You don't just hit the power button to cut it off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It mighty dark. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 What? Yeah. I don't know. Right. Yo, that shit's about to change in a dramatic way too. Have you seen the new home units that they make for it? You know how they make those little vacuums that I forget what they're called, but they're like little remote vacuums. Well, now they're yeah, yeah. Well, they're making those for the yard now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's gonna remove doing it yourself forever. The only thing you have to do is go out there with a weed eater from time to time. I don't, and I do, because a part of it is like I know if I tell my kids all the time, I was like, you can either keep up with it or you can get left behind by it. So as much as I don't like it, I do have to accept the fact that it's a thing that's going to happen. you know, like the money is going to be in the people that repair those things, or it's just a service unit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I explain to people all the time, like the stuff coming to phones, that shit ain't new. That shit's about 10 years old. You're looking at the equivalent of a flash player back 15, 20 years ago. You know, it's still just, it's been remodeled to be put on a phone. It's a flash player. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. Caterpillar. Caterpillar's working on a new phone. The Bobcat company and shit, the big machinery company, they're working on a phone, and it's got thermal vision in it, and it's going to be used for construction so that they can detect hot lines and hot water sources and shit like that. So like they can detect it without having to do anything to the wall or use like a stud finder kind of technology. Actually, I do arbor work, but it winds up relating to about the same thing, because what a lot of people, yeah, I was going to say what a lot of people don't know about arbor work is not only do we have to get the tree and shit down, but a lot of times we have to get in and out of places without hurting anything, and we have to take a lot of shit apart. So we wind up getting into a lot of those other fields because we have to take down and then replace whatever we have to take down too. So we have to be able to do both.
What's up, Chief?
Yeah. Yeah, they've been developing it for a couple of years. Oh yeah, yeah, probably right off the rip, especially if they're going to be marketing it for construction. Mm-hmm. 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 Jeez. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn. Whoa. Yeah. It's turned into a full blaze. Me, we're in Tennessee. Hmm? No. We're in Tennessee, me and my wife. I'm in Nashville. Yeah, I'm a city kid.
Have a good one.
Good shit. No, not too often. I have to limit how often I go into public because I'm a temperamental individual. I like, yeah, same thing, man. I have a hard time walking through Walmart without popping off on somebody, man. People like, it's gotten to the point to where people act like everywhere is fucking Facebook or Twitter. Like you can say everything anonymously. Like I didn't just hear the shit come from your mouth, and like there's no taking responsibility for the shit that comes out your mouth, man. And I'm one of those people that if I catch you doing it, I'm gonna call you on it on the spot. Like, oh, hang on just a second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yep. Yeah, actually do. Yeah, they're of brands. I find they're the easiest to work on. Like they seem to like not overcomplicate things. Oh yeah. I love box style Chevys. Goodlettsville, like 30 minutes. I'm west, but yeah. Sounds familiar.
Social media usage is not acceptable in the facility unless it's an authorized honey trap.
Word. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Word. Indiana. Didn't y'all just was it Indiana or Illinois? One of them just went legal for was it Illinois? Yeah. Yeah, my old man, he went through, he went to a casino not so long ago, and they made it legal up there, and so he was on his way back, and he got pulled over, and like, I love my old man to death, but my old man is cowboy than a motherfucker, like, he will tell you how something is, he don't give a fuck who you are, and he got pulled over, and the cop was like, he was like, well, I pulled you over, cause, you were speeding, and my old man looked at him, he's like, you a lying motherfucker. The cop's like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, man, you pulled me over because you saw out-of-state tags and you wanted to pull me over, check to see if I was carrying anything back to Tennessee, motherfucker. I ain't stupid. He's like, give me my fucking ticket and go the fuck on. I was rolling. If he didn't fucking record that shit, and had I not seen him do shit like that in the past, I would not have fucking believed him. But, like, my old man is wild, man. We got pulled over one time. This was about 15 years ago, and he was a contractor, and he ran multiple businesses, but one of them was a paint company. And we got done doing this job out in fucking Hermitage, and we was on our way back. And when we was on our way out there, I warned him about this one road. I was like, yo, I got a buddy that lives up here. Watch out for this one road. This cops like to post up out here all the time, right? Well, on the way back, he forgot, and he was speeding. And we were sitting there smoking a joint, and we get pulled over. And I was like, I don't know, 22, 23. And I just looked at him. He looked at me. We put the joint out, put it in the ashtray, and closed it. We ain't neither one of us said nothing. And the cops were like on his walk up, but he ain't quite got there yet. And I turned to look at my old man. He looks back at me and he goes, it's cool. I got insurance. You crazy motherfucker. I got insurance. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah, he's native and a motherfucker, man. He's crazy. I love him, but we have our issues. Yeah, to a point. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got to stand up for your rights though, because if you don't, nobody else is going to, man. They like to bully people when they think they can. Like yeah, there's a thing going on. I saw on the news fucking yesterday. They're trying to stop this one kid from graduating because of his fucking hair. Because he's got dreads. I think he's like 17, maybe 16, and he's about to graduate. He's in his senior year, and they're not gonna let him walk in the graduation ceremony because of his dreads. He's had this same haircut since he was 13. Yeah, he's had it since he was at least 13, since middle school. He's had the same haircut the whole time, and he abides by all the codes. Yeah, he's like they're according to their hair codes and standards, they're not allowed to have it in their face or on the back of their neck. So kid wears it up, right? And they're trying to give him shit about, oh well, now it's they changed the fucking rules last minute, made it about length, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. How you gonna change the rules and be like, he's got to cut what he's had? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right? Well, this is the thing. A lot of people don't know it, but like when they pull you over on like a speeding violation or some shit, if it's anything under 5 miles, whether it's above or below, those radars are not exact. They've never been exact. They can be within 5 miles off. So unless you're like 6 to 7 miles over the limit or under the limit, you can fight that ticket and get away with it. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Statute of limitations. Yeah, statute of limitations is 7 years, and you're not allowed to pull anything back up on a minor. Yeah, you're not allowed to pull up minor records in any kind of way. Hmm.
Hi. What are you after today?
Well, the thing is, if you're a minor, it should have been taken off. It should have been expunged.
Wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of one of those. All right then.
Hmm. Yeah, I got my license the same year. Hmm. Oh no, I'm older. I'm 39. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I take every compliment I can get. Yeah, my wife fucking makes fun of me for the shit all the time because the only time I look my age is when I grow a beard. Like, matter of fact, last year I grew a beard just for that reason because like people don't take me fucking serious. Like I got a baby face. And yeah, and if I tell people something, they don't listen to me. They treat me like I'm a fucking teenager, and I'm like, motherfucker. And then some, yeah, and then something will fucking happen, and I'll be like, didn't I tell you like 30 fucking minutes ago? Didn't I say that was gonna happen? Oh well, this, that, that. Oh, nah, motherfucker, you just didn't want to listen. And so I grew a beard. All of a sudden, that shit stopped happening. I was like, what the fuck? How did a beard make me older? Like, get the life, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I do the same thing now. Yeah, because I'm outside. That cold wind on my face. Mm. Dude, me and you both then, because that was the first time I really did that. I went out for a full year last Christmas. Not this previous one, but the one before. I stopped shaving, and then this started trimming it about 4 or 5 months after that. But I didn't shave it off until like a month ago. Yeah, I can't do that neither. Yeah, I go up to my chin line, like right where the bottom of my chin. I do that line right there because I can't stand it underneath there either. Yeah, yeah, same. It irritates the shit out of me. Word. Yeah. Mine grows so fucking fast, man. I don't really like. I had a coworker say something to me about it the other day because when I shaved, I went all the way down, and then like a week later, half my beard was already back, and he was like, "God damn!" It's like your shit grows fast. I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm Irish, man. It's like hairy everywhere." Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, my boss is like that. He's half Native American, and he's I think he's 64, and I've worked with him off and on for well over a decade. He's probably the reason I still am in this business. And I remember one time last year we was doing something, and he got his hair cut that day. He's like, yeah, he's like, I go to a special barber and stuff. I've been with this barber a long time. You know, they know how to cut my hair and stuff. And I was like, what do you mean they know how to cut your hair? It's like, isn't that what a barber is? Like, they know how to cut hair? And he's like, yeah, but this one knows how to cut my hair. And I was like, you got special hair or something? I'm fucking with him, right? I was like, you got special hair or some shit? What the fuck's wrong with your hair? And he's like, what'd he say? He said, I got a high forehead. It's like, fuck you, you got a high forehead. It's just called male pattern baldness. What the fuck are you talking about? Making shit up. Got a high forehead. Get the fuck out of here. Oh man, he's a bad motherfucker, dude. His dad and my granddad were best friends, and arbor work goes back in my family 3 generations. My granddad did it, and his dad did it. Well, his dad didn't want him to do it, so my granddad taught him. And then my dad didn't want me to do it, so he taught me. So like it keeps bouncing back and forth between generations and shit. Or we're teaching the next set, you know, because our dads never want us to get into it because it's so fucking dangerous, and they're worried about, you know, something's gonna happen to us and shit. But like I love doing it. And when I first met him, he was probably in his 50s, weighs about maybe 250 to 300 pounds, somewhere in there. But he's not a tubby guy. Like he is solid fucking muscle. And I never met anybody that was that old and that goddamn strong. Like just shimmy up a fucking tree like it was nothing, man. When I first started working with him, we was on a hill that had a little bit of an incline. It was about a I don't know 45-degree pitch, and a log, not a big log, but a sizable enough that it would have hurt somebody if it would have hit them, got away from me. And when it did, I yelled to everybody in the way. I was like, "Yo, watch out!" Because it was like slippery and shit, and it just slid out of my hands. And this motherfucker cocks back and went into a taekwondo stance and just kicked this fucking log, and it stopped dead in its tracks. This thing was like 150 pounds at least, and he just kicked that motherfucker one time and it stopped. I was like, God damn. Like, that's power, yo. hmm Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's exactly why I've stayed with him. Yeah, it's a lot of trouble. Oh, yeah. Just dropped it. hmm hmm Oh, yeah, easily. hmm Yeah. Damn. I tell you a little trick that we use sometimes. Like, say if we don't want to grind the stump, or if it's in a weird place, and what we'll do is dig it out a little bit around the circumference of the trunk. And we'll go down not far, maybe 6 inches down, and then cut it below ground, and then just bury it back over. The trunk will die on its own eventually, and it won't create a sinkhole for like another 10 years at least. And we'll just if we. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Good shit. Hmm. Hmm. Take all you want. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. 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 I say a lot of people get it confused. Yeah. Oh yeah. Easily. Easily. It's the second uh, most dangerous field in the United States. Yeah. The first is fishing. Yeah, yeah. So a lot of people get those two things confused. That axeman stuff confused with an arborist, and the major difference between an arborist and those axemen is those axemen, they make their money from dropping the wood. Basically, yeah. As I say, we have to figure out how to do it within a city. We have to figure out how to get it down without hurting anything. Yeah, we prefer not to take them down, mostly because once it's down, we don't make any more money off of it. And where I live in Nashville, I'm less than 15 minutes away from one of the richest neighborhoods in Tennessee, and that's my prime market. You know what I mean? Those people can afford. Well, they like it nice, but mostly because they can afford it. You know what I mean? A lot of regular people, if I went out to a regular residential, I would have to have a customer list of probably over 1,000 people. But if I go to that neighborhood over there, I can have about 250. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But if I do it in that neighborhood, I can have a nothing. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say a minute ago when you said the dude priced that fucking pine tree. You said it was over 60 foot, and he priced it at $2,000. That's actually really low. Really, anytime anybody has to climb anything, they're gonna charge 1,500 off the rip. Oh, so they cut you a little bit of a deal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. you know, the people think it's a lot harder than it is, but like 90% of it is just common sense. That's all. That's really all it is. This is, yeah, common sense and physics. Those are your two major factors. You know, the few things that I picked up from doing this, I've used with my kids as life lessons, and the two biggest things, I have my kids call them Daddy's two rules, and it's never do anything you can't do safe, and never panic. Using those two things, you can figure out anything else you need to do. Anything else, but if you stay to those two rules, you'll have way less problems than what you need. You know. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm the same way. Uh, Hendersonville, on it's probably like 30 or 40 minutes from here. I couldn't tell you what direction right offhand. I'd have to look it up, dude. Ever since GPS, man, I kind of stopped paying attention to where everything else is. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. You said the name of it was Southeastern what? Yep, found it. Hmm. Yep. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's changed a lot since I was a kid, but I think every place does. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, right. I feel you on that. Yeah, yeah. For a little bit, I was out in the country when I was a kid, but for the most part, I've been in the city, and now it bothers me when I go out to the country. Like if I go out to like family's house or whatever, and I gotta stay the night out there, the quiet bothers me. So like I've been here so long, yeah. I have to sleep with the TV on, like because I'm so used to being so close to an interstate and hearing fucking air brakes from big trucks and shit all night that I got used to sleeping with the TV on. Agreed, but like it doesn't even bother me anymore because since I sleep with the TV on. But now it's gotten to the point to where like I sleep with the TV on so much that it can be 4 or 5 hours into my sleep. If the TV goes off or if it stops, I'll wake up. I wake up to the sound of silence. Like the quiet bothers me because like if there's noise, I can sleep right through it. But if it's quiet and I hear a noise, I'll wake up every time I hear the slightest little thing. Are you good? Kitty. Meow. Mm-hmm. I'll be here in a minute. You can play with all the kids. Yeah, I know. You just want to look out the window. I know what you want. I know. I'll be right back, too.
You'll Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna open up a party because I'm fixing to switch games here in a minute. There we go. I opened up a party because I'm probably gonna take off from this in a second. Oh, you switched same time I did. he switched same time I did. I think your mic's muted. What up? Yeah, I opened up a party because I'm probably finna bounce out of GTA. I don't know what I'm finna play, but I need to bounce out before I get myself into trouble. Because I will. Check what my player card is right quick. Let's see. I'm still playing. Huh. Yo, I just checked out your player card, man. I like that Shrek logo. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, that's funny as fuck, yeah. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, I also opened up the party because I got Murder Moe's in there too, and I don't think y'all could hear each other in there. I was like, this way y'all be able to hear each other and stuff.
Yeah, I had to take a break. Last 2 weeks I've been playing like story-based games. Last week I beat Days Gone in like 6 days, and then this week I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't like to get too far away from GTA. I like to pop back in every once in a while and make sure my skills still sharp. I don't like to let them get dull. I fucked up with Tekken, and I got dull with Tekken because I stepped away for too long. So now when I go back, like it feels like I'm fighting to get my skill back again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've spotted they had a lot of updates come out recently. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, I feel you. I tell you what surprised me. What was it? SoCal 6 came out about 8 or 9 months ago, and I heard almost no talk about it. I mean, I heard a little bit of buzz before it came out, but then when it came out, I ain't heard shit since, man. And like, that used to be the game back in the day. That was one of the original tournament fighting games, and I ain't heard shit about it since. Like, I guess SoCal just kind of fell off. I used to love SoCal, but now you don't hear shit about it. And then I saw it went on sale. I guess it was like 2 months ago, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good." When it goes on sale that quick after coming out, like it ain't even been a year and it's already going on sale. That's not good. Yeah, I almost wanted to pick it up, but I mean, not if it's not gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, in order for me to get a game, it's got to have a lot of replay value. You know what I mean? I got to get a good amount of use out of it. Like even the story games that I've been playing, this shit that if I can knock it out in a week, I won't buy it. Some friends of mine donated the shit to me because they know I'm not gonna buy it. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste the money on something I'm gonna play for a week and then never touch again. Yeah, I think I actually might do that. I might jump back into Tekken for just a second and do a match or two. You know, it's fucking stupid. I can't play Tekken without music. Like, I have to play some kind of fucking music in order to play Tekken. Like, I have to have a rhythm. Yeah, really. I didn't know that. Cool shit. I'll actually look that up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look this up in a minute.